Have you ever felt like you give more than you receive? Like you're always the one who understands, the one who forgives, the one who stays, even when you should walk away? You tell yourself it's because you're a good person, because you have a kind heart, because you don't want to hurt anyone, but slowly, quietly, something inside you starts to break, not loudly, not all at once, but piece by piece. You begin to lose yourself, because no one ever told you this truth. Being too nice will cost you everything. At first it feels right. You help people, you listen, you adjust, you sacrifice your comfort for others, and people like you for it. They call you sweet, they call you kind, they say, "You're such a good person." But what they don't tell you is that they're getting used to it. They're getting used to you always being there, always saying yes, always understanding. And once something becomes expected, it stops being appreciated. That's when things start to change. You begin to notice they don't thank you like before. They don't respect your time. They don't consider your feelings. Because in their mind, you'll understand anyway. And that's the trap. You train them to believe that your boundaries don't exist. There's a dangerous illusion about being nice. You think it will protect you. You think it will make people treat you better. But in reality, it often makes people value you less. Because human nature doesn't respect what is always available. If something is always there, always accessible, always saying yes, it becomes ordinary, replaceable, taken for granted. And without realizing it, you slowly become an option in people's lives, not a priority. You start waiting for messages, waiting for attention, waiting for the same energy you give, but it never comes back the same way, and deep down, you feel it. That quiet frustration, that silent disappointment, that feeling of, I do so much. Why doesn't anyone do the same for me? But here's the truth most people avoid. It's not that people are always bad. It's that you never showed them your limits. You taught them that your time is free. You taught them that your energy has no cost. You taught them that no matter what they do, you will stay. And when people realize you won't leave, they stop trying to keep you. This is why being too nice is dangerous. Not because kindness is wrong, but because kindness without boundaries turns into self-neglect. Think about it. How many times have you said yes when you wanted to say no? How many times have you stayed silent just to avoid conflict? How many times have you tolerated something that hurt you, just to keep peace? Every time you did that, you chose others over yourself. And the more you do that, the more you disappear. You start losing your voice, your confidence, your identity. You become someone who exists for others, but not for yourself. And that's not kindness, that's self-abandonment. Real strength is not in always being nice. Real strength is in being honest, in saying no when something doesn't feel right, in walking away when you're not respected, in protecting your peace, even if it makes others uncomfortable. Because the truth is, people will only respect you as much as you respect yourself. If you allow disrespect, you will receive more of it. If you tolerate being ignored, you will be ignored more. If you accept the bare minimum, that's all you'll ever get. And the worst part, you can't even blame them completely, because you showed them that it was okay. But here's the good news. You can change this. You don't need to become cold. You don't need to become rude. You don't need to stop being kind. You just need to stop being available to everyone. Start small. Say no to something you don't want to do, even if it feels uncomfortable, even if your voice shakes. Set boundaries. Not everyone deserves your time. Not everyone deserves your energy. Not everyone deserves access to you. And understand this. The people who get upset when you set boundaries are the ones who benefited from you having none. Let them be upset. Your peace is more important than their comfort. You might lose some people, but those people were never truly for you. They were for the version of you that had no limits. The right people, they will stay. They will respect you more. They will value you more. Because when you respect yourself, you teach others to do the same. Imagine a version of you who doesn't say yes to everything, who doesn't tolerate disrespect, who doesn't chase people who don't choose them. A version of you who is still kind, but also strong. That version of you is not selfish. That version of you is free. Free from needing approval, free from being used, free from being drained. And that's the life you deserve. So stop trying to be liked by everyone. Stop trying to keep everyone happy. Stop trying to prove your worth through sacrifice. Because your value does not increase based on how much you give. Your value is already there. You just need to protect it. Learn to say no. Learn to walk away. Learn to choose yourself. Because at the end of the day, no one will protect your peace if you don't do it first. And remember this, being kind is powerful, but being too nice is dangerous. So be kind, but not weak. Be giving, but not used. Be respectful, but never at the cost of your self-respect. Because the moment you stop being too nice is the moment your real life begins.